In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use journal entries in QuickBooks Online. By the end, you'll know exactly how to record a clean, balanced journal entry and add the details that make your reports clear and accurate. Start on any screen in QuickBooks Online and move your cursor to the Create menu. This is the central spot for adding new transactions, and it's where you'll find the journal entry form. From the menu, select Journal Entry to open a new blank entry. First, set the journal date. Pick the date you want the entry to affect on your financial statements. Use the calendar to target the correct period, and be sure the date isn't in a closed month if your books are locked. Getting the date right helps ensure your balances roll forward properly. Next, add a journal. QuickBooks can auto-number entries, but you can type your own sequence if you prefer. Consistent numbering makes it easy to sequence entries later, especially during audits or month-end reviews. Now choose the account on your first line. Pick the general ledger account you want to impact. This could be an asset, liability, equity, income, or expense account. If you use sub-accounts, choose the most specific one to keep your reporting detailed and accurate. Enter the amount in the debits column for that first line. Use positive numbers. QuickBooks will post it as a debit based on the column you choose. On the next line, select the opposing account and enter the matching amount in the credits column. Debits must equal credits before you can save. If the entry is multi-line, keep adding lines until the total debits and credits balance to 0. QuickBooks shows you the difference at the bottom so you can confirm it's even. Add a clear description on each line. Think of this as your internal note explaining the what and why of the adjustment, useful for you now and for anyone reviewing later. Good descriptions speed up reconciliations and audits. If applicable, add a name on the line. Choose a customer, vendor, employee, or other list name to tag the entry. This is especially important if you're posting to accounts receivable or accounts payable, where a name is typically required to keep subledgers accurate. When everything looks balanced and correct, click Save and New. This records the entry and opens a fresh journal so you can continue if you have more adjustments to make. Before saving, always double check the date, accounts, and that debits equal credits. And if you're unsure about the impact of a particular adjustment, it's a good idea to confirm with your accountant.